There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we're in a space where we've elevated the vision, and then that will in turn raise your vibration. Okay, there's many ways you can raise your vibration. Gratitude is a way to raise your vibration. Speaking and in the future, affirmations, visualizations, all of the stuff that we know to do, that we want to do so consistently, but we maybe find ourselves in the reality of life not being as consistent as we desire. And by today's session, I'm going to use this to kind of set pace for the final quarter, but to also to help us give us that mindset shift that we often need to be able to go out and crush it. 3 clear ways. And I titled this piece this morning, really the whole year. But this is how I'm speaking to me right now. I'm speaking to me. We're in a completely new season, and this is how I believe the alignment will take us to the next level. I truly believe we were born rich. Bob Proctor would definitely agree. We were born rich, okay? And then life's kind of experiences and programming helped us or allowed us to believe otherwise. And we are about to switch gears. We're about to play to win. This is a really brief piece, but there's power in this. So we're about to play to win. Again, I'm not a big fan of really any of this stuff or poker or anything, but the concept of poker, I don't even know how to play poker. I just like the concept of not telling people what your face is saying. But anyway,
Me too, man. All I know is about poker face. I don't know that.
I'll be that guy in poker looking like I've just won. I don't even know. I'm like, what does this mean? It can't be that hard. There's only 52 cards in the deck. But I love the concept of poker because there's a sense of putting everything that you are behind it. And there's actually a move in poker where you put stuff down on the table, but you don't even know how you don't even know if you're going to take it home. You don't know if you're going to win or go home empty-handed. And I truly believe that is how we're meant to live. We're in a season of life where we're saying, okay, we gotta play all out. We've not been given many other cards. Like my lot sizes are running out. I've not been given too many cards to play, but what I've been given, I will honor with everything that I have. So there's three core ways we can actually do this and move into the arenas where we can now start to see ourselves play to win. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to name our goal. Name your goals. Set your target high. We had a great conversation, Hasabella, with the regards to I'm doing this and then the work, and I'm going to do. I said, look, the work will take care of itself, because when your goal, when your why is strong enough, you will be propelled towards movement. You cannot sit sedentary or stationary when your vision is moving. Somebody write that down. You cannot sit stationary when your vision is moving. When your vision, oh wait, can I have the house? You mean the cut? Can I get the rent? Whoa. I just saw this guy's 23 and he did, when your vision is moving, you cannot sit stationary. But the reality is, sometimes we have to go back to what is my actual goal here? I'm not just here for fun. I'm not just here for banter. I do love the energy and the vibe, but I came here for a specific purpose. Name that purpose. Write the vision, make it plain, so that he who sees it may run. Once you've named your goal, you're going to want to move into an arena where you name your obstacle. What do you mean name your obstacle? I quite like name your goal. Like, I don't really want to name my obstacle. I don't want to speak about things that are going to get against me. Well, it says, if my God is for me, right, no one can stand against me. So you do have to name your allies, but you do have to understand that there are going to be people who are going to try to stand against you. There are going to be things in your life that try to stand against you, and they are going to be the very things that make or break you. See, if there were no obstacles, then there would be no game of life. If there was nothing that was going to come in our way, then we wouldn't need this conversation, because you would just walk into every door. It would open up as you know, them automatic doors. I think everything's automatic nowadays. Everything would just open. You would walk in, you'd sit down in the place of your dreams, with drinking the drink of your dream, and that would be it. I don't know if that would be, I think there's a reason why this setup is the way it is, but I don't want to get too philosophical. Let's keep it 100. Why do I need to name my obstacle? Because as my mentor Dwayne Lord says, it's not a drama if you know what to expect. I would tell you right now, there will be rejection. I would tell you right now, there will be losses. I will tell you right now, there will be blown accounts. Somebody said, wait, no, I don't like, what do you mean? I don't want that. That's not who I am. I'm a winner. I'm a champion. I declare it every day at 7 a.m. I'm proud of you. But if you don't prepare for the obstacles, if you don't prepare for the trials and tribulations of life, when they come, they will get you down. When it says life knocks you down, that great song, it says, when life knocks you down. That is not a if life knocks you down. That is a declarational statement. When at the moment after you get knocked down by life, okay, I require you and I request you to return back to your standing position. You are a king, you are a queen, and you were created for greatness. I will say that again. You are a king, you are a queen, and you were created for greatness. And one of the ways that we do that is by getting back up. And I don't know if it was Jennifer Lopez or something on this guy saying, look, failing is simply just not getting back up. It doesn't matter how slow you're moving, but that's not my message. So let's keep it moving. So I'm going to name my obstacle. Do I just got to say, okay, this is going to write it down. Write it down. I love to binge watch Netflix. Okay. I'm just speaking it out. Maybe someone can relate to this. That's one of my obstacles. I love to binge watch Netflix. I 3-4 hours go by and I'm like, wow, that was really not a good use of time. Like I could have used one of those Netflix for Go Live. I could have actually done a presentation. Could have done 4 presentations. Built my business. I could have done that in one day. But I get it. I've got to name my obstacles. Okay, it says write the vision and make it plain. There is nothing wrong with writing down your obstacles. Okay, don't make them plain. Just make sure that you know it. Because when they come, you'll be like, okay. Ha! I knew you were coming. You know when someone tries to sneak up on you? You know them people that like to sneak. I don't get it why people like to sneak up on people. But I do like stealth because of my background in I like to be hidden at times, but people like to sneak up on you and they're like, I got you. I'm like, what do you mean you got me? What did you achieve in this?
No, 100%. It's true.
Some people love to sneak up on you. It's a great when they try to sneak up on you, when the obstacles of life try to sneak up on you, you're going to turn around and say, hey, I knew you were coming. In fact, I've actually positioned the sea. It's just outside the house in the cold because that's not in my house. That's not okay. You overstepped your bound. You can show up to the party, but your VIP ticket was declined on entry. Let's keep it moving. What about what's the final way I'm going to be able to really crush this? How am I going to go from being some in or on the edge or on the fence to being all in? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to state my goal. I'm going to make it very clear what I want to achieve, how I'm going to win, bigger than ever before in the final quarter. Then I've got to name my obstacles. See, write the vision and make it plain, but also state your obstacles so when they come, you know how to deal with them. Okay, there's a security team on board ready. And the final way is that actually you're going to want to name your game plan. See, they say if you fail to plan, you're going to plan to fail. Like I've managed time and time again to see levels of increase. Okay, just like off the fly, you know, when you just like throw stuff together, like, oh, what, I'm better than I thought. But all true lasting successes in my life and in our lives have come from some level of diligence. And the game plan does not need to be an hour, minute by minute breakdown of what you're going to do, say, eat, drink, sleep. It just needs to be a framework that you can work on. You don't need to know all the pieces. You don't need to know who's going to show up in the back office. All you need to know is that you're going to do what it takes. You're going to show up to the market when it opens. You're going to show up to your trading plan. You're going to show up to the presentation even though nobody's there. Nobody showed up to the presentation. Well, did you show up? Great. Perfect. So that's one step closer to success. Next time, just ensure that it doesn't take place by being an overachiever in the back end. Okay. Oh, this is serious. Okay. I've been guilty of being an overachiever in the final stages. It's like, oh, we need to get, when's the deadline? Oh, in 3 hours? Oh, we're going to get it done. Get the whole thing done in 3 hours. Well, you had the energy to get it done in 3 hours and you did nothing for 3 weeks. So inside of you was already okay. So that's the game you want to play. You want to be successful, but you leave it to the last 3. I'm speaking to me right now. I don't know about you. You want to be successful, but you leave it to the last 3 hours and then you get it done. When you could have, okay. Talk about work smart. But I haven't got time. Well, you got energy. Anyways, that was for me. Let's bring it back. I need to name my game plan. Well, I don't know the game. I'm quite new to this industry. Well, connect with somebody who is doing this at the level that you want to do it. Connect with your mentor, connect with your leader and say, look, what is the game plan? Most of us actually genuinely know what it is. In reality, the game plan has already been set. I have a trading plan. Okay, I have a compound chart and I can type 2 numbers in and the game plan is set. Okay, I have 15, 5, 15, our blueprint to achieve 6, 7, 8 figures within this business within a matter of months and years. We know the game plan, but the game plan isn't real unless you put your name behind it. I'll say that one more time. The game plan isn't real unless you put your name behind it. You can read all the books. I'm telling you, I just I did some really cool renovations. I'll tell that another time. Yesterday, just re-upped, as they say, just upgraded some stuff. Absolutely much needed. But here's the reality. The game plan of me reading these books and all that is nothing unless I do something. I tell people, what's the one thing? You read that book? Great. What's the one thing you're going to do differently right now? No, but I'm just going to go over it again and I'm going to make sure we don't have time for that. Pick one idea that you can do right now. No, but I need to read that book so that one thing you can do right now. Make your move now. Because if you start to move in action, it will make a difference. One of my mentors, again, T.R. Becker, in the book, he says, see, action is a habit, but inaction is also a habit. I said, what? It said the fact that we're not moving when we not, I should have did this.
Yep.
Inaction is an actual habit. So that's why we got to train ourselves and say, I'm going to move. What are you going to do today? I'm going to do something. I don't even know what to do. Well, you do, but if you don't know, do some. Pick up the phone and dial somebody. You know what I mean? Place a trade, and it doesn't matter. I don't care what you do. Just do something every single day, and you will find yourself growing. And then you'll start asking questions. Wait, I did something every single day. Imagine if I did the right thing every day. Hey, what? So I just got a question. I've created a bit of a habit and a routine. Can you tell me exactly what couple things I want to do each day? Oh yeah, perfect. Next week, powerful week. Next month, incredible month. The final quarter, the life-changing quarter. It only takes 90 days to change your life. I know we say 90 days sounds like a long time. Well, we had 3 quarters. And I know they were roller coasters of quarters, but we had 3 quarters. And it felt like yesterday. I started 2020 with my best jacket on, fragrance like Vision, and now I'm still like, what? 2020. Woo! 2020.
So wipe the sweat off your head, boy. That's what I'm doing.
2020, where did that go? Wow. 90 days, we did it 3 times. But this time, we're playing for keeps. This time, we're playing for keeps. How are we going to close this out? Where we at? So it says, if you want to be successful, you must pay the price. Who said this? Good win. We'll find out. If you want to be successful, you must pay the price. I learned this from Christopher Terry, a gentleman whose success, his name is synonymous with success. The success he has achieved is the impact of 1 million lives across the world by the end of 2020. I'm speaking that into existence. But right now, we must pay the price. And I'll close with this principle. It's a universal law. Okay, let me get my face on the camera. It is a universal law. Thank you so much. Boom, boom, boom. It is a universal law that with every action comes an equal and opposite reaction. I don't really know what you mean, Evie, but it sounds very good. And I've heard many people say it across the world. What does that mean for me? Well, every action has an equal and opposite reaction, basically meaning you cannot do anything without the exact or the reciprocation of that action taking place. You cannot sow a seed and not reap some form of harvest. You cannot do a good deed and not receive some type of blessing. You cannot help a person and it comes back empty or void. Everything that you do will come back in some way. That is not, these aren't my words, okay? I will find thousands and thousands and thousands of anecdotes that tell this. The scriptures is ancient, is written in the universal law that I would, anyways, if you want, private message me and I'll show you where it is. But the reality is, therefore, if I pay the price today, I will reap a reward tomorrow. That's the point. For every action has an equal and opposite reaction, translated to whatever price you pay. So pay a small price today and reap a small reward tomorrow. Pay the price. That's why it says I will pay the price. Because why is it not a price or the high price? It's because each of us has a price that we know that we deserve the reward from. I'm going to say that one more time. Each of us has a price that we know, that place that you want to live, that dream that you've been, that has never left you for years. See, that's the reward of the price that you've been holding to. But you've been holding to the reward and not holding on to the price. And I would love that. That's the reward. Wouldn't it be great? That's the reward. I'm just gonna do the work. That's the price. I'm just gonna do the work. Wouldn't it be great if I just did the work, because the price would be paid in full by the grace of the one who sent me.